we genuinely feel this way, that we're so lucky because we do work with such a great bunch of people.
But most workplaces have one or two difficult people who can make the environment toxic. In today's Relationship Reboot, we're asking what to do and what not to do when it comes to dealing with toxic coworkers. So our relationship guru, Dr. Kirsten Lynn Seal, joins us now. It's no fun. I will say, like, over the years, like, we've all had someone where you're like,
yes.
They just make you rue coming to work.
Yes, you dread it.
Yeah.
The night before, you're sad, you wake up, you're in panic.
Yeah, and then you're nervous when you're at work. It impacts your performance.
So what is it? Let's start with a bit of a definition. Like a toxic coworker, toxic boss, what do we mean?
Right. So what I mean by a toxic coworker boss is someone who is really having an effect on how you feel and how you be in the workplace. Someone who isn't supportive, someone who really throws a lot of negativity your way, someone who you feel like you can't really connect to or have an authentic conversation with around work issues, which again is sort of different from personal issues, right?
So what do we do? You've got a couple of different tips to kind of help us out.
Yeah, so the overall thing to keep in mind is that the best way to deal with toxic people in general, but particularly in the workplace, is to set limits and boundaries. And you want to do that politely and firmly, right? So if you've got someone who always comes and sort of leans over your cubicle and is sort of spewing negative comments and complaints, you know, to say to them, hey, you know what, I've got about 4 minutes and then I have to get back to work, so you know, so you sort of demarcate that time that you're willing to listen to someone like that. Again, being polite.
So maybe you're boss and you may need to.
You may have to listen, indeed.
Right.
But, you know, but say, oh, there's that report that you wanted me to finish, or, you know, I have a conference call, whatever.
Got it.
Right?
Set those
Doing
limits.
work, right.
Well, and the fights, too, that can happen.
Yes.
It almost becomes personal when
Right.
you're in that, even though it's in a professional environment.
Yes.
And what your second tip is to pick your battles.
Yes.
Don't let yourself get too engaged.
Exactly, right? Decide whether this is a priority, whether you really need to stick it out with this one, or whether you can just let it go. Because it's not like you're losing. I mean, that's one of the things that happens. When people disagree, you feel like you're either winning or losing. And the thing is, with someone who is really toxic and not listening to you and doing all these behaviors, you're going to lose anyway, so just kind of give it up unless it's super important.
Your next tip is to rise above it.
Yes.
How do you let them not get to you?
So this is, you know, there's that phrase, emotional intelligence. It's like you have to be more emotionally intelligent than they are. The chances are good they're not that emotionally intelligent, because if they were, they would be understanding and seeing their effect on you. So what you have to do is just really sort of take it upon yourself to kind of take the best care of yourself that you can. Connecting to your own social network, like outside of work, making sure that you're taking good care of yourself. Avoiding caffeine, that's one thing, because caffeine can really raise anxiety levels and make you more jittery and more likely to fly off the handle. You basically have to out-calm them.
So, and that goes into what not to do.
Yes.
Kind of perfectly. And the first one is to not let yourself get lost in those emotions.
Exactly, right? So if you're feeling like really angry, like there's this great, it's a cognitive behavioral technique that I call, it's the stop sign. And literally what you do when you feel yourself raging, because we literally get hot when we get angry, when you feel yourself heating up, to literally picture a red stop sign in front of you. It's an amazing technique, and you just because what you're doing is thinking about your thinking. So first you have to be aware of your emotions coming up, and then you think of a stop sign, and that's your cue to be like, anything. I've got to run to the bathroom. I have a conference call. Oh, my cell phone just went off. It might be my kid's school. Something to get you out of there so you can take a pause and figure out how you feel and what you're going to do, and then come back.
Don't buy into their reality?
Exactly, right? Well, it's interesting because, you know, a couple weeks ago we talked about gaslighting, right? So it's that. So if you feel like you've got a real difference of opinion with someone at work, now granted, if this is your boss, it gets a little more complex. However, if their reality is things are always terrible and nothing ever gets done, and, you know, everything's just going right, you know, out the window, you want to look for solutions instead of problems. So basically your focus is on the positive, so what can we do about this?
And at a certain point, you may need to go to HR and take it somewhere,
at a certain point,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, so at the end of but there is a lot we can do to transform how we are reacting in any given situation, and that's when you sort of claim your power back for yourself.
And you
Very
feel a
good.
lot better. You're more productive.
Exactly.
Kirsten,
Yeah.
thank you
Good
so
tip.
much.
Yeah. My pleasure.